This is my study screen. Just watch me be weird. I'm just gonna set up everything for the stream, but I don't have a video for my study screen, and I don't want to post about stuff about me starting without actually starting. So this is me starting the stream as I go and post in a bunch of discords, stuff like that. Reminding my friends to hop on. You're not on yet, are you? I hope not. Yeah. So I'm going through that. If you've come in because I posted somewhere, that's great. And if you did read it, it would say I am playing Stanley's Parable. Pretty old game actually. Pretty old. Actually, really old. Let me search up how old it is actually. This is stuff I really should search up first. Stanley's Parable. How old are you? Came out in 2011. No, 13. Hey? Oh, it was a mod. Yes, I remember it was a mod. So the official date it came out was 2013. October. So pretty much been 5 years. And that's actually one of the things about Stanley's Parable. It's actually got achievement for not playing for 5 years. Okay, so I haven't actually got it because I've never played it before. So I literally just started playing now. So the achievement actually was because I was trying to work out. It was playing 4-3 for some reason. It's really weird. Oh yeah, I need to change my listing and all that because for some reason OBS Streamlabs has not been very friendly about changing my stuff straight away. Wow, it's that old that... Oh, it does Stanley Parable. Maybe that's why. Oh, so apparently I just posted incorrectly in everybody's thing. In everybody's stream. And on my tweet. Beautiful. I always thought it was Stanley's Parable. It's the Stanley Parable. Great. Okay, anyway, it's changed now. Oh, that's lame. But sort of wanted this to be like, you know, because I was thinking of what to play. It's like I've got 50 followers and I just want to do something different. And I'm like, what have I said I'd play and never played? So it was Stanley's Parable. And it's the Stanley Parable. And of course, Stanley Parable has a lot of choices. You play really quickly. I might do a few runs or just do one run and then play something else. But we'll see. So yeah, it has a 5-year achievement. And there's actually a few other achievements that are really quirky. Like the one I just got was because I opened the game and then turned off the game, then opened it again just to get the settings all right. And I got welcome back, quit the game and then started again. And there's a few. I won't spoil too much. I'll try. Yeah. There's a really weird one, which in a sense I could have got today, but who knows? But yeah. But yeah, there's really weird ones. So I will try not to look too much into it. We'll be playing it in 6 minutes. I'm just going to do a few things. I'm actually going to do it in a way, a really weird way. You'll see, you'll see. But yeah, I hope everything sounds good, everything looks good. I could pop the game up for the audio. Actually, I forgot why it's weird because I've got to set up to cover my screen. By the way, I am not going to be able to see. Yay, Red Live! Yes, I just got 50 followers. Thanks for joining me. I'm about to start the game. I'm starting in a few minutes, but yeah. How are you today? Good. Yeah, just spent some time playing random games. Yeah, I'm unemployed at the moment, so got lots of free time. But I am starting studying on Thursday, so my schedule's all changing and stuff like that. But yeah, 50 followers. I'm really happy that people are willing to follow me, I guess. That is really cool. Oh no, so something about Stanley's Parable. Oh no, that's cool, mate. You great support. I've seen here and there, and I mean, if you can't stay, you can't stay. I mean, sometimes I watch you, and then sometimes I go, oh, there's somebody else I'd rather like. There's a lot of people to watch. I try to use the multi-Twitch tool, which you can watch multiple streams. So I try to do that at times, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't watch this game. But everyone is playing Apex Legend, man. I can't, like, is it Apex Legend? What is it called? Oh, Jib, I shut off my download. Let me get all my settings right. I was downloading it because everybody's playing it. I might play it at the end of this stream, but I thought I'd start with Stanley's Parable. Let me just get the download happening. It does, because you can only hear audio from one, but I mean, it's like a way to watch others, and there's like other tools to watch multiple streams, but yeah. I mean, that's the thing, you want to support your friends, but then at the same time, you also want to just watch certain games being played or see how people view games. So, that's unfortunate that there's so many different things to do. Anyway, yeah, so you're not a fan of it? I don't see what's the big hype. So I'm going to play myself to make a personal judgment on it. Because I'm like, there's just so much hype about it. It's like, oh, it's the next big thing. It's going to dethrone this, dethrone that. I don't know. What's the big deal? I see it. I mean, I do like the fact that it has a class system, which Realm Royale had. But then that really died off. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. Yeah, I heard something happened, and then everybody just sort of scattered and nobody wants to play it anymore. But yeah, they did have a few updates that were really odd from when I was watching certain people play it. But yeah, but apparently Apex Legends the next big thing. It is up to 50%, so I could play it. It's apparently playable at 39%. So, but I want to play Stanley's Parable just to talk about the game, and like, it's a game that's one of the games I've never actually played, that's just been sitting there for the whole time. But yeah, it's 3 minutes in, I might as well start. So I'm this is the thing, I'm gonna set it up in a way that's gonna be kind of weird, because I'm not gonna be able to see my stream information, but I'll show you why. Okay, let's minimize the game first, because I'm going to show you. Okay, so I sort of want a full immersion. So what are we doing tonight? Yeah, oh. You mean Apex Legend? I don't know. But I'm doing Stanley's Parable first, because I've never done it before. It's one of those cult classics. Yeah, I always wanted to play it. It's just been sitting on my computer. So, this is a stream. Let's see. This one is the stream. But I was like, well, it's like a first person thing, so I wanted to be fully immersive for you guys. So, what game's the Stanley Parable? Have you heard of it? It's like, oh yeah, so I was looking it up. It was a 6-year-old game, 5-year-old game. Yeah. So, I'm going to play in a way so you can see what I see. Because I do it this way. You see? This is the overlay that I used so I can actually see you guys commenting while I play the game. So I'm going to play it like this. It's a first person. It's not really... I guess it could be VR, but it's just because it's first person. You can probably play it in VR. So I'm going to play it with the overlay, but that means I'm going to play it on the second screen. So I'm watching the overlay. I'll see what you guys say though, but I just don't know if my stream starts to suffer or not. So here we go. Anyway, if you type, I'll be able to see it in the middle. You're fully immersed in what I see. This is the alert stuff I put on the side, just so I can make sure I don't miss out on anything. But it does mean I'm technically playing on my second screen, so the mouse is not in front of me, it's actually on the other screen, so I hope I don't misclick something. But I can still look at the screen. So, yeah. So if you type stuff, it'll show right in the middle of my screen, which means I'll never miss any comments. Okay, let's see. I think I had all this stuff right. Yeah, I don't think there's much to do. This is it's like a story choice-based game, so it's just you choose and do stuff. Well, let's get started then. I think it's 8 o'clock. I didn't want to start too early. 59. Pretty much there. Yeah. Do you like it how you can see the overlay and everything? But yeah, let's get the game. And then The end is the never. The end is never the end. The never is never the end. Is never the end. Interesting. Interesting. It's your old school loading bar. My mouse sometimes disappears because of the fact it's actually loading out of the screen. Because this is not display capture, so. Ooh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I hope it's not too loud
Stanley
for you guys.
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh, thanks for that.
Employee
Thanks for the host.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427.
Yeah, no, that's cool, mate. That's cool, mate. Thanks for joining and thanks for the host.
Through a monitor on his desk.
Yeah, lots to do. So go ahead and look, and I'm gonna enjoy
This
this
is what
game.
employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders
Oh,
came in.
my cat
Though he had
disappeared.
been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, I'm gonna check
And then
why
one
my.
day,
Cool.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk.
I'm gonna check on my cat. For some reason, my cat has disappeared. Cat, where'd you go? Give me a sec. My cat's on the third screen, so I have to check all these things. I guess I'll reset my cat. It should pop back up if I reset it. Refresh, Kish. Come on, cat. Capapon. Capamon. It could be something to do with server. Yeah, where are you, Capamon? Oh, there you are. Welcome back. Okay. Okay, let's get back in the game. Oops, the wrong screen. This is not the game screen. This is my viewing screen. Here we go. Oh, there we go. First person. Oh. Then I could crouch, but I can't jump. Feels really odd to crouch and not jump. There is an achievement that says they've disabled the jump button. Oh, there it goes. I saw it on the other screen. Yes, I can't jump. It feels so weird to be able to crouch though, and not jump. It's like, why can I do one thing but not the other? Okay. So it's a choice game.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? Do I need to go to the meeting room?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ooh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I didn't prepare a mug for today. Oh well. Oh, I got stuck underneath. I'm not holding any buttons right now. Oh, who farted? Interesting. But yeah, if the audio is like the game audio is too loud, tell me, because I actually can't tell because I'm playing on that screen. Wait a sec. Oh, sorry. Ah, what the? Okay. Oh, I've managed to stuff it up. What has happened? Okay, I can see possibly what has happened. Okay, I tried to put it halfway through my other screen. So what happens is, I think because it tries to center the mouse in the middle of the screen, and the middle of the screen is off screen, it just kept going in circles. Sorry about that, those who have motion sickness. That was not very good. But I tried to make things work. I need a third screen. I'm actually looking into buying a third screen. Possibly. I have no income at the moment, so... For a sec I thought that was a mirror. I'm like... I came in and like... You know... It's an odd place to have a window, so... Because... It's an odd place to have a wall, I guess. Because if they're all rooms around here, wouldn't that not be a wall? Weird. Can I open doors in this? I'm pressing E, but I don't even know if E does anything. It makes a click sound, so I'm guessing it does something. Oh, there is a sort of door
Stanley
set.
went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Yeah.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. Okay. Oh, another cup. Be my Valentine. Classic. Classic. But these mugs have something on them. Oh, another Who Farted cup. They must have got them in bulk. Yep. Bulk it is. Wonder why they would have a phone in a box. Yes, that is a phone for all you kiddies out there. I hate Mondays. I mean, if you work, you hate Mondays. I'm not working currently, so Monday's pretty good, actually. I feel like that is like a photo quality photo. I like plants. I actually don't like the color green. Like, as in, I don't like unnatural green, but on a plant it looks right. I have a lot of plants actually, and that green, yeah. But if it's like a green shirt, I've like got one or two. It's only because of what's on them that I wear them. But otherwise, I don't like wearing green. And there are possums fighting my ceiling. Not in the game, in my real life. Yeah, that's more of a resolution, low res picture. Okay. Apparently you can finish this game in like under 4 minutes
Stanley
or 5
came
minutes.
to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
So this is the thing. Do I choose to listen to the voice? Or do I choose not to listen to the voice? Are you going to say anything if I try to get back out through this door? Can I go through this door? Is this a choice? I want to go back through. Look! There was like a room behind there, and this window is now just white. What if I don't go through any? I go through the middle. Huh. This is Harry Potter. Can I run with shift? I can crouch with C. Okay. He said left, right. Sort of curious what's on the right, but yeah, this is a decision-making game. Boom. Say something. I'm trying to get through the middle of the wall. Platform 9 3/4. 9 3/4. Maybe it's on this side. And look, I'll go through the left. Can I bug the game out? Get through here. Okay. What about the right wall? Yeah. That's the thing. If I can finish this game in 5 minutes, I don't want to just finish it. So I want to give it a try. Maybe I should listen to him on my first run. But what if he's like one of those, you know, you're an employee and your life is in my control and you will never leave this place and you'll die here sort of thing? What if escape is this way?
This was not the correct way to the
Oh,
meeting room.
but then why did he
Stanley
shut the
knew
door?
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
But then why did you let me back through? He shut the door behind me. I feel like the motion in this is a bit sickening. I'm actually getting a bit of motion sickness looking at this game. You get less motion sickness playing like Overwatch and stuff. It's just the FPS. Also, oh, it's actually my I should see why it's making me sick. It's actually because there's a lag on this output display. I'm looking at the game itself and I'm actually not getting motion sickness. I think it's because when I move, it's a second behind, like it's a fraction behind rather than more instantaneous. And there is a frame rate thing. Are you guys seeing this or is it just me? I'm gonna try see if I can see it in the thing. I don't know. I can't look at both screens at once, so well hopefully if you're not getting motion sickness like I am. I'll play a bit more like this. I want you guys to have full alert immersion. Then again, I don't always play with the alerts here, but it's just something I do to make sure I don't miss what you say. I do it when I do Elgato stuff, my capture card, because it plays separately, so I can put it on top.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
Oh, it's the same picture again.
Room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ooh, cold drinks. Is that what he's trying to say? And buy a drink? I can't see the roses.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Ooh, I could almost read this.
Really worth it.
Journal of Extended? If pros to lounge.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
And what's that
It's
last?
possible that this is why everyone left.
Totally. Is his name Alan Jim Hungry? Or Lungry? Lurgy? I'm not reading the whole thing. Too much.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more,
I can't see.
he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yeah, so what if you're trying to send me a message? I want to see these cups. Coffee nut. Like, as in you're crazy about coffee? Or like, there's actually a thing called coffee nut? Oh, what's on that cup? Can't see from this angle. I can't see. The cups. That's hashtag. It's got a hashtag on it. Is it the same as this cup? No, this cup says fuel. That's funny to some degree. I can't see what this cup says. It's hashtag something D? Is that another cup that has the same thing? I hate Mondays, you are my Valentine and coffee nut. No, it's another one. Hashtag number one dad. That might be the same one. Could be number one dad. Oh well. Okay, let's go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I have to go left again. Well, I feel like I have to watch normal games slightly. Okay. It's giving me a headache, so I'm not going to do it anymore. It was fun. But I'm playing the game. I'm not doing the whole immersion background thingamajig. I'm putting the game back on the normal screen. Oh my gosh, my head. Oh yeah, this is much better watching game there. So now I have to be more alert and look at my alerts on the side. Oh man, but that did my head in. He wants me to go door on the left. What's this room? Let me have a look. But this room looks interesting. That one looks more interesting. And once again, you know, he's the company dude. Like, I won't always not listen to him, but I mean right now. And this.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
And apparently he's pretty short. If this is my head height, this is a really tall table. A really short chair. Is it standing table? Like, even if his standing table is so high. Like, this looks like a sitting table. Why is the chair so low? It's like half the height. Look at my chair right now. It's like a 3/4 maybe. Or the things I ponder out about in this world. Okay, doors closing automatically behind me. Keycard. Ooh, can I grab a keycard song? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 5,000. It says will cause death. It shouldn't be may cause death. Possible cause death. Because will, isn't that guarantee? Will? Oh well. You can't push anything in this. There's no physics. But basically I'm meant to stand here and...
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I
Why are you saying that?
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
They're
but
really
the fact
weird
is
lift.
that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, who's she?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
Who's her? You can't say it like that. Don't tell me who it is. Alright, you guys are still watching the alert box. Maybe I'll change it. Do you guys want to watch the alert one? No. It's either that or I do a no cam one or no HUD. Maybe I just do no HUD. Let's do full immersion as in what I see. Or FPS anyway. First person shooter. Yeah, this is totally first person. With a first person game. There we go. Before I forget, I'm just going to rename that. Because I'm going to forget. Just call it no cam stream. Alright, back. Oh, that's really dark in there. Is that the only way I can choose? Oh, you said make the choice for her. But I have no choice here. Oh my goodness.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
But I need.
Stanley picked up the phone. A white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one. Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? Really? Chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I break the game.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife. And the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in.
If he's she's my wife.
Credits.
If it's my wife,
the phone is
I would
actually
have pledged
somehow
to
an
her.
incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
Let me
How are
out.
you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Fourth wall breaking. Okay. I'll answer the phone now.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
No,
or did you not grasp
it's a game.
the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius.
Do not show me that.
Which choice would you make?
Oh
Remember
my gosh, I
that
thought he was
unlike
going
here,
to do
the
it.
real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Huh?
Excellent.
Was I meant to practice in
Making
real
choices
time?
on a
Sorry.
regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
That looks fun.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8?
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Materialist.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Materialist.
Ah,
Oh,
Welcome.
oh, sorry, I think this sounds a bit loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit.
Deteriorate as a
Game sounds
result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
What happened to this room? Well, I have no other choice, do I? Do I? Stop. Charts. Danger everywhere. More charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. What's this? Please? No more? Charts. Okay, somebody does like charts. I guess I have to come through here. I don't like how the doors just literally close every single time behind you. It's unnerving. Hey, it's the same place where I came from before. Okay. Do I go on this thing again, or can I? Let me out! Okay, there's guardrails this time. That's different. Oh.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense.
But I had jumped off before
then.
Just
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Narrative contradiction.
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, curious. Let me through. Key card. It's a different. Oh, and the mug. Number 1 down again. Okay. Oh, these creepy dogs. I'm gonna run through this. Kind of freaked out that it's. Jump, run. I can crouch.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I can go to sleep anywhere in the real world. What if I...
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Which door?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, you opened the right door again.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh, what happened?
Hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Apparently it breaks the game. What is this? That's different. I break the game. Let me through. Can I open doors now? Let me in. Ah! Okay, so it still wants me to go through here. No, I still want to go through the right. Oh look, the pretty photos. And what happened there? Okay, apparently I have to follow this. What? A choice. I need to have a choice in this game. Okay, that's not working either. It's gonna close behind me, isn't it? It hasn't yet. That's different. It didn't close behind me. Am I meant to be able to go back because they didn't close the door behind me? It's every single time it's closed behind me. Nothing's changed. Curious. And let's go. Go back. Oh, I think I break the game.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What do you think
Curiosity.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility
Remove
forever.
my desk.
I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
He's gonna kill me. Oh my goodness. Oh, ouch. Brain hurts. Am I dead? Oh, that's not a healthy sound. Am I meant to stay?
Oh, I'm here. I'm
Oh.
still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Yeah, run
My
away from
entire
you.
game is destroyed.
Oh, there's something
You
in
think
there.
The world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Let me
Did you
out.
think that would be funny?
Let me out.
To see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I'm
He
not.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I'm not Stanley.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yeah. I mean,
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I
Underground.
worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
what? Oh,
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
okay. I know this game gets pretty, like, supposedly gets pretty freaky. As in, that's, yeah, it's like fourth wall breaking stuff. Well, the thing is, the first time he said, no. When I went through the right, I could call my wife. And apparently, going through the left is to destroy the base? I'll go talk to my wife.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the
What happened to
story
my
first.
wife, though?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
The one on
Just
the...
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How many times does it do this? I want to talk to my wife.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
What happened to my wife?
Behave exactly as Stanley.
No!
That means choosing responsibly.
Let me through.
Always putting the
I want to talk to my wife.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Let me
Follow my lead and you'll be
through.
fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
Set
2
two
open
doors. He chose the one on the
entered
right.
the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley.
Oh no! I want to go through it right.
Putting the story first.
You let me
I'm quite
choose.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just
How,
follow my
how
lead
many
and you'll be
times can
fine.
I choose this one?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
On the right. Oh, I got stuck behind.
No! Why did you do that?
I'm not even watching the pathway. It's gonna keep resetting me?
Exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
No,
always
I'm
putting the
stubborn.
story first.
You should know how
Quite
stubborn
sure
I
you'll
am.
be up to the task.
How stubborn I
Just
am.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
I'm sure the game will give
Stanley came
out.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the
I'll do another 5 times. I wonder who's more stubborn. The game on me
two open doors, he entered the door on his
on the
left.
right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
That's 1.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story.
If this is not successful,
I'm sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
right. Second time.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Okay, 3 more times.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always.
I just need to know. Like, it might be something.
I'm sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Tired. You have a nap today.
No! Why did you do
Okay,
that?
that's
Quickly,
3rd time.
hurry.
2 more times.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story.
Because I didn't get it. If I can't
Sure you'll be up to
break
task.
the
Just follow my
cycle,
lead and you'll be fine.
then
All
what
right.
was my choice?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Okay, one last time. One last time.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story.
Imagine if I'd said one last time.
You'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Oh, so much talking.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right. Like, can I just sit here?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
What if there was just one more time?
Stanley would.
You know?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Just hang out with this pot
he
plant.
entered the door on his left.
Sit with this pot plant. I have become a pot plant. Hello, friend. Okay, fine, I'll listen to you. What? No! What did get back out? Okay. I've been here, right? Oh, well, when it got mucked up. Is it still mucked up? Oh, the board's fine.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Not cost efficient. Oh, that's terrible. I figured it'd let me just break it and not go into it. I like how there was a slide that said not to get fired or something like that. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Thank you for that. Insightful information. Number of slides on this slide. Oh, there's no value, it's just a fraction. Space. Rate average charts on the same slide depict the same information. Does it depict the same? Oh my gosh, rate of increase in graphs per slide. Oh, so this is the please stop no more, no more. Okay, back to stop. The boss appreciation mission. Minute. Oh, what a brown noser. If you don't know what that means, look it up yourself. Solve interpersonal conflicts. Why did we hire you? Renovate. Mitosis? What are your future dreams for? There's mitosis there. If you don't know what that means. Here, tips for not getting fired. Talk less. I do believe that is true. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, blah blah blah. Hey, let's go. Ah man, I don't like how I have to follow this. Ooh, brutalism. No? Oh, it's like go up or downstairs. Oh no.
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But this is not how staircases are designed. There should be a way down. You jump through the window? Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, apparently there's no choice. You see? No, you're not gonna close. Just try every door that can't open. Stay hydrated. Oh, thanks, bot. Actually didn't prepare water for myself. Sad. Maybe I could call some... Alright. I was about to ask why is there two phones, but this is a secretary. It probably has two phones. Okay, apparently I have to come in here.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Am I meant to press E on it? I don't know the code.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark? 115? Look at these nice pictures. No, even bought.
Is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
Oh, what is that?
The story. This is a crucial step.
The gun to a panda's head? Who draws such? Oh, I hope it's not a photo.
Fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing. Your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
See pictures.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over
I did that 5 times. More than 5 times.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
I am explaining myself.
When Stanley came to a set of
that's Stanley there. Am I meant to jump? Oh, I can't jump. Hey, I did look up here before.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
I finished the game.
Can you hear me?
Did they just eject me for Stanley?
Stanley, this is important.
Oh. I guess I finished the game.
It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together.
Okay.
Accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward.
Where's that to work?
Choose. Do something. Anything.
Is this one of those things? It's like this is actually not the end.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Oh. I'm tired today. Yeah, I had a nap.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct.
Made by Galactic Cafe. Interesting.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
So what happens when you eject me? Oh. Guess I finished the game. Oh. Did the game just reset?
All of his co-workers
Okay, let's try and do what I'm supposed to do.
Decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
I guess I finished the game and just cycles again. I'll play a few more times like I said, but who knows.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, He entered the door on his left.
I have no idea how this is going to go if I do this, but let's give it a try.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What? Was that Plucko, was it? Hey, wait a sec. I don't remember that saying executive's bathroom. Oh, yeah, the office is different.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an
Oh.
indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from
Oh,
him?
I don't know if you call
What he
it.
could not have known was that the keypad behind the
Oh.
boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
So what if I don't press it? Oh, is this the whole the story he was talking about? Oh, maybe I'll answer the phone and talk to my wife. Maybe I'll play that one. So he said this one would be that I go to an underground base and destroy it, or something like that. Interesting.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Let's just keep moving forwards. Keep moving forwards. Keep moving forwards.
Stanley walked straight
Ooh,
ahead.
mind
to the
control
large door
facility.
that read,
Escape.
Mind Control Facility.
It said escape.
The passageway had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, let's go.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to
Right.
turn around and get back on track.
Right.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, ominous. Oh my gosh, it's a hole in the ground. Sure. Ah! Really, I died? Did I really die? Oh, my goodness. Oh! What was that? This is a tube. Oh,
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to him,
what was that?
that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Oh,
Perhaps his
okay.
death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he
Oh.
decided and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
oh, oh, I did escape. Oh, light. Ooh. Credit
And
roll.
yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh,
When
this.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death
Hey, look,
becomes
this is the
meaningless,
photos.
making life the same. Do you see now? Do
Oh,
you see
brother,
that Stanley
sounds-
was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I guess I was dead. Warzone. I should explore, but I told myself I'd run through this. Not really my desks, and then I could just sit there for the rest of my night. Oh, that was from before. I think it looks similar. Cage. Ooh, ooh. Did I say on off?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Pew!
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
Oh, what the?
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit.
Really wants me to do.
Another way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
What happens if I actually quit?
Choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Oh. 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 Did the game freeze? I haven't clicked anything. Should I click something? It's still there. Okay, so while that's happening. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay, does it actually want me to place quit and then come back? Oh, it says begin the game again. Resume the game. Okay, while that's happening, what does I say? Yes, say hi to stay hydrated, but you can't always say hi to every single person, can you, bots? Oh, hey, as you can see, it suddenly got dark outside. I do have this light that I was planning on using. Let's see. Oh, lit up my camera. Okay, yeah. Yes, the game's done. Oh, I don't know what I want to do with this light. That's okay. Okay, I'm actually in the game right now. Not gonna do anything. You like trying to quit thing first? Because I mean, it did say to quit. So what if I quit? No, I quit that game. Can't begin the game again. So I'm gonna play like this now. I guess, yeah. I'm gonna speed run to right side and see.
This is the story.
Excuse me. Okay, speed run the right
All
side.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And I'll answer the phone this
Stanley
time.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Want that achievement, the time
When he
achievement.
came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I could do that. Or I could not do that.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
And what if I jump? Oh, I want to try to jump.
Years ago.
Ooh.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I thought it'd
Good
be some
job, Stanley.
sort of
Everyone
weird
thinks you
thing.
are very powerful.
I thought it'd be a weird thing where I survived. Like float in the air or something. I don't know.
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I actually felt like I think I'm too invested in this, the idea of this paranormal world. of like
Stanley came to a set of
digital.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it.
Okay, this time I stay on the platform.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, Stay Hydrobot's really good on timing. I haven't
Stanley
been on
was so
before
bad
now.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, let's stay on the platform. I'll answer the phone this time.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
What if I landed on a
trusting
truck?
someone else can be
Look, because
difficult.
look, that
The
truck
fact
can get
is
out.
that the story has been about
What if I
nothing
jump
but
down
you
onto... Oh, what if I jump down onto this thing?
There's someone you've
Oh,
been
actually.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What?
Oh, look at this.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
Oh, look at this.
consideration
This
for
is
others?
cool.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Well,
Why, I don't know how
I
to
died.
convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
Oh, what's
prove
this?
it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Be trying to...
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through
See, you're not giving me
the
any
red
choice.
door.
You literally
I
dropped me.
don't think we're communicating properly.
Oh, there's a blue door behind me.
Walked through the... All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find
do.
out what lies at the end of this road
do.
you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh, what is this? Oh,
You see? There's nothing
is this
here.
what I think
I
is?
haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh,
Broken
it's
rooms,
very big.
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Wall
Was it worth ruining the entire
128.28.
story I'd
Oh,
written
there's a
out
save.
specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Very
Help
pixelated
me,
shadows.
Stanley, help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with
Ooh,
me?
skill
You've given me
trees.
absolutely nothing so far.
Skill trees would be nice.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Yes!
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Four,
Would
eleven,
you say that the game
3.
benefited from allowing you more choices?
Why won't it let me
Feel free
fix?
to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion? You
That
know?
is an opinion.
A level of critical
Oh my
thinking
goodness, you
based
told me
on
you
your
wanted...
surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
You wanted honesty. I said 3. It was like good and bad.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, I want to go through... Oh. This is actually true. This is going to show me the... 0.02 seconds? How do you finish your game in 0.02 seconds? Nah, that's cheating. Yeah, I hardly... Yeah, this is not true because I'm not Stanley 427. 8 hours? I haven't even played 8 hours on this game. No. Let's get back to this one. I rate you badly now. Where's the rating thing? Oh,
that
this...
competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep
No.
walking through doors.
That made it
Again,
worse.
Honest answers, please.
You made
I
me...
nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
They tried new games. Oh, what is this?
Baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
So I just
All
keep
about
pressing
the
this ring.
desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the
Okay,
demands of family
I
life.
get it. I get it.
think the art world will really take notice.
No,
Of course,
let
the
them...
message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4 hours?
You give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
4 hours? I wonder if somebody's ever really actually done this before. Oh my gosh, and the sound is horrible. Oh. Yeah, I can reach it like that, right? No! Baby, no! Seriously, they want me to do this for hours? I wonder if anybody ever did this for hours. How far can I let the baby? Get one of those birds that go boop, boop, like in Simpsons. E. Oh, I pressed the D button at the same time! E. Maybe I could use a controller. I have a controller over here. Can I play this game on a controller and press A? Oh, I could hit A. A's easier to hit. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I said I was stubborn, but I do get bored of things. I don't know how long I can do this for. Did get a baby sound in my headset. Too bad. How's it for you guys? Terrible? Terrible. Okay, I'll get that over. Oh my gosh. Yeah, baby got burnt. Oh my goodness. Heartless? Did you just call me heartless?
Because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely.
How do I crouch with this?
I can't think
Oh,
of a single
tab?
thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
What plant's
Just
still
to ease
here?
the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
What game can we play?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Is it FPS? Oh, it's Minecraft.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Why can't I
At
jump?
last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do
Oh,
with.
you ward me off
Is it
perfectly.
enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on,
No,
I will only
stay
create
on the
to
keyboard.
fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where are you building a house? Oh, you're building it around me.
Go here, no, here, and then.
Building it around me or just building it there? How big is this house?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes,
Oh,
it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
well, you won't
But
actually
you've only
let.
seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I'm gonna end up somewhere really
Isn't
weird.
it grand?
Oh
Isn't
no.
it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
So he literally opens the way for me. But I can't jump. Why can't I jump? In Minecraft I can jump. Oh, here's the mine.
Oh,
Okay,
my.
fine.
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Do I have a light button? I have a crouch button.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all.
Utterly irrelevant. Oh my gosh, what was that sound?
Save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Yes!
Oh, is
I
it?
don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Thought it was Portal.
You
Oh, I can hold
trapped
stuff.
in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better.
Oh, I could grab
myself.
stuff.
What is
It's
this
so-
game even supposed to be?
Nothing
I
better.
can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Okay, oh, there's... Oh, yeah, that's a companion cube. There's a portal. It's supposed to be portal. Looks like portal. Okay, let's... Oh, companion cube.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical
Yeah.
thinking, Stanley.
Good.
Your forte.
Yeah.
Genius.
I know how to play Portal.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm scared of heights. Yeah, not good. Work in progress. Filing cabinets. Oh, I fell through something. Oh, that falling sounds really... Yeah. Okay, okay. We're still trying to get through this game with these. Oh, there's so many doors. Am I gonna end up somewhere? Guess they all sort of come here. Oh, light. Using controller now. It's just easier. Okay. What is that? I'm coming in this room. Is there anything I could do here? This is not the way. Yeah, this would be a way. There was lights and everything. Oh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Am I just waiting again? Oh, what? It's loading. It's loading again. There's something. I'm thinking of what happened. What? Seriously? Was that it?
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever
Okay,
again.
this is different. It's not the same static start. The static start? But yeah, he said something different. Like, it's not exactly the same.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Oh,
open
don't
doors,
know,
he
okay.
entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business.
He says the first
Stanley
time
took
because...
the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
He said something different, right?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No, it's just
I'm not your
same.
enemy, really, I'm not.
So what if I
realize
jumped
that
out?
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
I have
all this
no
time.
idea. Should I jump down again?
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Okay, I'll talk to my wife.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Yes.
stop trying to make every
Okay,
decision
fine.
by yourself.
I think this might be my last
For
run.
me, I'm asking for her.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll answer your
Look,
phone.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself. to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay, I answered the phone.
That's her, Stanley.
Yeah, I pressed the phone. Is that then? Do I just go see my wife? Hey, you promised me my wife!
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Oh, this is my
Come
house.
on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Ooh.
Okay, there we go.
Do I finally see
All right,
someone?
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Whoa, what the heck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
You only know it
I'm trying
if
to make
you
a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to
played
get
it
you
more
to
than
see
once.
something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No, run away. Run
Sorry,
away.
but
Oh, he put a wall in front of me. The thing is, you don't know he has a wife until, like, as in that her is your wife until you pulled out the plug and all that. So, in a sense, I think the assumption is you thought you had a wife. And close the door behind me.
this is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh my gosh. I'll be I'm playing a game plan. Press Y on your game plan.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Just press every other button except the one he wants. I'm pressing every other button. They said it's not giving me anything. Okay, RP.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
No, I
Now
wasn't.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
It's
he's
lunch.
going home. Now he's
wanna
coming
go.
back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No. No, I don't want to press your button. Pressing every other button. Let me jump. Hey. How long do I have to wait for you to let me be? Let me out of this game!
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of
Dude,
wild
could I not
expeditions
have
into
pushed
the
that button?
unknown. Fantastic discoveries.
He went R then R again after I pushed it.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press X to watch TV. Where's the TV? There's no TV in here. Okay, this time I'm gonna wait slightly longer because I thought he literally said R and then I was like as I pressed the button. I don't know if I pressed it before or after. Okay, I'm gonna press it, but I'm gonna make sure I know what time I pressed it at. Right now.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press RB to spend time with the boys. Well, I've tried to not press the button.
So
I'm pressing
he
it.
went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I didn't get. Oh my gosh, what the?
World, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Was that always there?
One path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. and down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby.
Oh,
And
that
he
was the
called it
incomplete
the
one.
Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this freedom.
Oh my gosh.
Surely there's an answer down
There's
some
no
new
freedom
path,
here.
mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love
But there
you.
is no
Oh my
answer.
gosh.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets.
That's why I'm
The
trying to
more
get
he
out.
forgets which life is the real one.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not
No,
do it.
push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it,
You
push it.
see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press A to question nothing. I do want to question it. The last time I didn't press anything and you told me off. Oh, X does something. But it's always been A. You see, I don't want to press the question nothing. Ah! You didn't give me a choice.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I didn't push a button. I thought that was the point. The only last thing I haven't really done that I think I should at least try is the mind control room,
All of his co-workers were...
which is to
Wait,
basically listen to exactly what he
this isn't the right
says.
office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? Did you just say? Did it change again?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, it's saying something different now. Oh well.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Maybe
of
at the start it
disbelief,
changes what it
Stanley decided
says.
to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
Oh,
staircase, Stanley
this
walked
wasn't
upstairs
able to go
his
down
boss's
before.
office.
What the? This is different. I couldn't go down before.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Okay.
And
Game
instead
just
of
keeps
doing that,
evolving. It's messing with my
why had
head.
he taken that risk? All
I
the others
exited the
had
game
left.
once.
Everyone had vanished.
Was I meant to
His
not?
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I'm
All of my
crazy. I'm
coworkers
walking
blinking
through the exact same
mysteriously out of
hallways.
existence in a single moment for no
These
reason
are
at all.
exactly the same
None of
hallway.
it
Oh,
made any logical sense.
the same
As
car.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
That
Why
is
did
quite
doors
curious.
close automatically behind him
Yes,
wherever he
always
went?
thought that was weird.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
Yes,
simply
they are.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the
This
conclusion
game really
that had been on
messes.
the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His
kill myself.
co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, I'm floating.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh.
It was so much fun
So
that
is this a
Stanley
dream?
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
No.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
It's the exact same spot.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh my goodness. Should check if that right clock time is correct. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, I'm a bit tired. And the main light in this room is like orange, low, dim light. So I need to get some light. This is the aquarium light, which is great. No, not really. I just kid. Because it's either in my eyes or not. Anyway, I'm gonna finish there. That was good, 1.5 hours. I might keep this stream about that long for this time. But my stream schedule will be changing because of study and also just gonna, yeah, just shuffle some things around. So, but yeah, just so happy that like people think I'm worth watching and so follow me. So we'll see about how that goes. So unfortunately, I am changing my times, but whether that's permanently or just for this time period while I'm studying or not. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna catch you guys. It'll be yeah, I'm gonna take this week because I need to just catch up on study and stuff. Just start with study and stuff. So I'll be doing